My fans, they don't acknowledge me out of respect, I think. And I don't acknowledge them, but they're there and they're rabid.
As soon as you said "my fans," I was like,
Hi, I'm Jonathan Bloomberg, writing for movies in Sweden.
"Hi, Jonathan."
Hello.
Hi. So I'm a big fan of this show, and I've never considered myself like a gamer, but I guess I've become one since I became a father and played tons of Minecraft and all of those things with my children. And I can really like see myself in this game, and I've understood that that was basically one of the pitches with the game to make everyone feel like they can connect to it. So uh, I'm wondering what kind of fans approach you. Is there a very broad spectrum of people that come up to you and ask about shooting this game, this show? I mean,
Well, I think that one of the great things about Mythic Quest is our jumping off point is the incredibly massive and creative games industry and the huge fan base that art form already has, which is, that is so it's so rich with story to tell that world. But at the same time, we are ultimately a workplace comedy, and I think that you can relate to the show whether you love games or whether you just love that genre of comedy, which personally I do. I wasn't a huge gamer before. I'm like you. I wasn't a huge gamer before I started working on the show, and that world has definitely begun to interest me more and more since making Mythic Quest. But I also think that the thing that drew me to the show right at the beginning was the fact that it is one of those, found family comedies with so much heart, and it makes you laugh out loud, and I think that it's really fun to see how broad our audience has become because of that.
My fans, they don't acknowledge me out of respect, I think. And I don't acknowledge them, but they're there and they're rabid.
As soon as you said "my fans," I was like, "This is not gonna be serious."
yeah. Well, I'm also wondering how it is to kind of work with Rob. Both of you get to do basically most scenes with him on the show, and his character is so out there, but it's also grounded in many ways. So how is it to kind of work with him on the show?
Well, Charlotte obviously has some, sorry, Poppy and Ian are the heart of the show. So they have
Yeah.
some dramatic scenes, which I would not want to be in. So I'm so glad that they do those. But, I've worked with Rob for obviously many years, from Always Sunny in Philadelphia to here.
Yeah.
Usually that working relationship starts with Rob calling me up and saying, I have a part for you. And then I find myself in some form of humiliating dress or makeup about 3 months later. But no, it's always a joy to work with friends, and we really have a great time when we're on set.
Yeah, I love getting to explore that dynamic between Poppy and Ian with him because I think we're both so committed to finding the truth in that relationship, and we love hanging out as well. So we're always having fun on set. Having said that, there's always, as you say, David, there's always like one scene every season where both of us are crying. But I feel like I couldn't ask for a more generous scene partner when it comes to portraying that sort of thing in the show.
Yeah, and this season in particular is very moving between those characters. I must say, you take it a long way from where we left it off on the third season. So I'm really looking forward for everyone else to get to see this season as well. So thanks a lot for talking with me today, and best of luck with the premiere.
Thank you so
Thanks so much.
much.
Spread the word in Sweden.
I will.
Thank
Bye.
you.